Hey, it's Coatsink. Maybe the secret lunch should be a key. Just throwing that out there. How about some exposition? Okay, so there's going to be rain. You have to sort of bring back the good weather. No pressure. There's a bunch of people. It looks pretty dangerous to have been up there to begin with. Creature with many clean teeth. Let's be honest here. It's very clean teeth. A lot of flossing going on there. So he tells you, hey, go do what I need you to do. He uses some kind of music light to repel the beast. Will it be enough? It's weakening. It was not enough. Poorly engineered or maintained rope bridge. And there you go. Alright, so that sets up Shu. This is Shu in the PlayStation 4. It's a game about standing on the edge of a cliff and looking at foliage. Not really. It takes place in several sub-levels within much larger levels. But you start off in the Pelican Coastline. And most stages have 3 or 4 different sections. There's also things to collect and hidden items. It's always fun to find those things. So your default character, Shu, with the R1 button can do a glide and can also ride, I guess, a small pocket of wind. I'll just call it a pocket of wind because I like the way it sounds. Pocket of wind. Wind pockets. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I like saying it. It's too late. Yeah, he or she can glide anytime they feel like, and then can move faster by gliding through a more direct wind. And pursuit is a theme of the game. You'll understand more a little bit later. But get that platforming done. There's also, like I said, there's like hidden bird babies throughout the levels, and checkpoints. There's checkpoints all over the levels, and you start each checkpoint off with 5 lives. So if you die and if you have 1 life and get to a checkpoint, you go through the checkpoint, you get 5 lives again. Now you're probably thinking, oh, that makes the game too easy. I mean, I feel like this game was made to be completed, not to frustrate you. But there are portions of the game that you will die. And you might even die and have to restart the level, because if you die, you lose all those lives before you get to the next checkpoint. You don't see the next level until you're successful. And the point of the game is to link up with the people you're with earlier, and using their abilities and yours to get through the levels. So this gentleman here is heavy and can pound through, I guess, wooden floorboards or what have you. And he or she can communicate with the flowers to open and close, which can be used as platforms. You don't hold everyone's hand. Some people, well, some actual creatures you ride, which is interesting. I like the sound in the game. The sound is very good. And once you get to the end of a set of levels, it tallies up. Wait a minute, who's that? As you get to the end of a level, will tally up your score. And you'll see how many of the little babies you got and the other hidden items. So, I mean, it's a platformer. Yeah. It's fun. The music is relaxing and pleasant. I like the different abilities you get, and they mix it up. There's, I think that the purple character there, she's able to grab onto the flowers. This yellow character can walk on water for a brief period of time, but there's a cooldown for that, so you can't just do it indefinitely. But the game definitely has some variety between the environments of the levels themselves and just the abilities you have. Although you were always going to be able to control Shu. And now the pursuit that I mentioned earlier. You see towards the latter portion of a set of levels, there's a section where the ring creature, what have you, is pursuing you, and you have to do your best to get away. And ultimately you are somewhat cornered, but because you've rescued the other two people, that light music ability or what have you certainly comes in handy to aid you in warding off the rain creature once again. So each set of levels really does provide a different feel. And that was one thing I definitely liked about the game, because there were sections, the pursuit sections are difficult, because sometimes it did feel like I would start at a checkpoint, and if there was like even a moment, like a fraction of a second hesitation in me starting to run, it was done. It felt like sometimes I felt like it was better to die and restart the level again. I felt like I had a better chance of making it. But there are checkpoints within those running sections, which is good. I didn't have that experience a lot, but there were some times where I felt like, wow, I just can't seem to get enough distance between myself and the rain creature. I know that's not its name, but that's what I'm calling it. So you saw there's a creature the old man that can almost burp and make the air come out of the tubes. Another creature who can ring the bells in order for the platforms to go up. So there's a lot of different creatures that you come across. Yeah, those pursuit sections definitely are challenging. So there's even more abilities that you get a chance to mess around with as the game goes on. I really like the stained glass, how it shatters and then it actually will come back together. That's pretty cool. So I think visually, Shu is a very appealing game. The platforming is good. The controls are very tight. Outside of just maybe some timing with some of the pursuit sections, I didn't really have any issues with the controls or the design or anything. So I dug it. It's a platformer. It's not doing anything particularly revolutionary, but it's worthy. I think if you are into platformers and games of that ilk, it's definitely one that you should check out. So anyway, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment about this or any other platformers that you like or don't like. Or if you played it, let me know what you think. If you click on one of these videos here, you can be taken to a playlist with hundreds of other videos that you can also like and comment on. I think that's it.